Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Hello, am I audible, Radhika ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, madam.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, we will start with 2-3 minutes. Good evening, Supansa ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Hello, good
Warm welcome.
evening. Do you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Vanessa, shall we start?
Yes, I think we can start right now.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
A very warm and pleasant evening to one and all present here. We welcome you all to our third session of 6 days online ATAL FDP, that is Scalable Data Solutions, Challenges and Innovations in HPC. Ms. Poonam Potraje, on behalf of Information Technology Department at AC Patil College of Engineering, Kharghar, welcomes Dr. Vanishri Maharaj sir to the ATAL FDP on next gen computing advances in HPC and the quantum technologies for data driven insights. Without further delay, allow me to introduce Dr. Vanishri Maharaj, Head of Department of Information Technology at Payap University, Thailand. He is an expert in machine learning and bioinformatics, with numerous contributions to the international conferences and research. Dr. Vanas has been a keynote speaker at prestigious events like ICI-AEM 2024 and GCON SFT 2023. His innovative work bridges technology and neuroscience, making a global impact. With advanced degree in engineering and computer science, he has made a significant academic and professional contribution. We welcome you, sir. Please accept our virtual token of respect.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Now, I request Dr. Vanas Srimaraj, sir, to start the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I will share the screen first, okay? This is a tab here. Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First thing first, thank you so much, the organizers and Dr. Bohr for inviting me to join this session as a speaker. And I'm honored to be a speaker today. And for the SI topic today, I'm going to talk about leveraging AI for climate and sustainability. And again, my name is Dr. Vanasi Maharaj. I'm from Payap University. I'm a head of the department and chairperson of the research committee from the International College Payap University. And right here, we are the International College. It means that we accept a diverse of our students from around the world. And right here, we speak English, and everything is about the global citizens. By the way, for our topic today, I'd like to talk about many things within the AI scheme. As the global demand for the energy efficient and the sustainable practice intensifies, the intersection of the AI and the Internet of Behavior, along with many stuff like technological innovation and transformative product for addressing the climate change. So in this case, I will emerge the Internet of Behavior, Internet of Things, and AI all together to address their challenge in climate. So this speaking, we will explore how this technology can revolutionize the data center management and cornerstone anything about the digital ecosystem and to archive something about the sustainability goals through the AI-driven sustainable data analytics and the speak in this case will optimize the energy consumption management and the term of the framework, the sample framework that you can apply for the resource allocation and reduce any environmental impact without a compromising performance. By the way, the basic principles like Internet of Behavior framework will be presented as a powerful complement along with the AI to cover everything right here. And as you see here, we do have our AI relation, climate, and sustainability. What does it mean actually? As we know, AI can be really necessary and significant for any transformative role in addressing the climate change and promoting any sustainability. Its applications just span a wide range of the areas, offering the solution that enhance the ability to monitor, mitigate, and adapt to environmental challenge. So here's an overview. I will start with mitigating the climate impact. Okay, in this case, you have to know that everything about the AI optimization in the sustainability is to optimize the energy. We can use in the building, smart grids, and industrial processes to reduce the carbon footprints. And it can also support the renewable energy system by improving the solar and wind energy forecasting and balancing the grid supply along with the demand. By the way, the carbon capture and the storage is also designed to monitor the system for capturing and storing the carbon emissions from any effective methodology. And additionally, the transportation, autonomous AI assist vehicle or maybe a robotics can reduce the emissions through the route optimization and efficient driving patterns. And again, when we talk about this monitoring, the basic concept, how we can understand the environmental change, the data analysis, predictive models, and biodiversity monitoring. Everything like this can help us to analyze the large data from the satellites, sensors, networking system, and weather stations to track the change in temperature and the forecast station, something like a ice cover and ocean health. And in this case, machine learning as the main heart of the AI. Okay, the machine learning models can predict the weather patterns, climate trend, and natural disaster like hurricanes and floods, enabling the proactive measure. Meanwhile, the AI itself can help to identify the species through the audio, visual data, and adding the conversion effort for the biodiversity in mapping. And again, to promote this sustainable practice, a circular economy like an AI power system can support the recycling and waste management by identifying and sorting materials. And right here, the sustainable economic in the agriculture, AI-driven precision farming reduces water, fertilizer, and many stuff while increasing the yield. And it can monitor a soil health and crop condition using the drone and sensor. It means that we can adopt the AI in many kind of situations, and it's really easy to understand because machine learning can adapt and learn many stuff that we cannot learn by ourselves manually. Okay, so let's talk about the data center as a sample for today cases. Okay, in this case, the data center and the climate change might not be a direct way to explain everything, but in this case, the sustainable data centers and climate change can be impact to each other. Why the data centers are critical infrastructure supporting in the global digital economy, but they are also significant for the consumers, and these energy and resource are almost unlimited in some specific ways. As the demand of the data service grow, building the sustainable data centers become the essential to mitigate the environmental impact and address the climate change. Okay, so in this case, what we're supposed to focus on is the impact of the traditional data centers. The first thing to, yes, it seems like somebody, okay.
Ananga ma'am, do you have any question?
Mhm. Yeah, I saw she raised her hand.
I guess she has mistakenly raised the hand.
Okay, so I will keep continue speaking.
Yes.
Okay, if anybody has a question, so please raise your hand and then I will stop by. Okay, right here. Okay, let's talk about the responsibility of the data center first. Normally, approximately 1 to 2% of the global electricity has been used for years, and most of these energy powered server, cooling system, and infrastructure with a cooling system accounting for their substantial portion. is much more than anything else, like a car, vehicle, something like that. So the carbon emissions supposed to be the thing that affect a lot on the climate change. If powered by the fossil fuel, data centers contribute significantly to carbon dioxide emissions. And the growing demand for the digital service like cloud computing, AI, and streaming can be an issue. Okay, so we will focus on something else like water, e-waste, or something that we can use like to to use it instead to reduce the environmental impact. So the strategy for building sustainable data center in this case is sustainable data centers focus on energy efficiency, renewable energy use, and innovative design. Question is, how can we manage everything automatically? Yep, we can set up everything like a programming or even do some a specific task for the whole program. But it's not that easy since their data has been growing up rapidly every day. So using the energy efficient server and storage system to reduce the energy demands might not be the good idea if we cannot just rely on the autonomous system. Okay, so in this case, smart technology like AI and machine learning supposed to be the way. AI-driven energy management optimize the cooling and workload distribution to reduce the power use. Predictive maintenance to avoid the inefficiency by identifying the issues before escalate. Why the Internet of Things can be applied to monitor and control the energy and environmental parameters in real time. And right here, we'll focus on something in the higher level, Internet of Behavior. AI and human behavior, okay, my apologies. Supposed to be human, not human, okay? For the human behavior here, what we're supposed to know is that normally human rely on its own manner. What habits that they can specify themselves, influencing the behavior to foster the climate-friendly actions and promote the sustainability. By leveraging any advanced data analytics, machine learning, and behavior model like AI can shape the choice, help us to make a decision, provide an actionable insight, and empower individual and communities to adopt the environmentally responsible practice. And mostly, it enhances the awareness and education. Education in this case means personalized recommendation. AI empower apps or any specific app using AI can provide the tailored sustainability tips like reducing energy consumption within their time frame, waste and carbon footprints in the specific level on an individual lifestyle. Interactive with the learning tools like AI chatbots and virtual assistant educate the user about the climate science, sustainability, any practice, and environmental issues. So in this case, we can visualize everything and monitor everything much easier than before. And right here, AI-driven behavior can change how people rely on the whole system. Not only just the manual prediction one by one, but the AI can control everything autonomously, like every time. It's a real-time monitoring system without the human to control or any interaction from the user. And we won't waste any human source. Yeah, the human power source somehow. And again, let's talk about the Internet of Behavior. Okay, why I have to rely on this one as a sample today? The Internet of Behavior is a practice of collecting and analyzing data about the human behaviors through digital technologies and using this information to influence the decision making when integrated with AI. The IOB becomes a powerful tool for addressing the climate change and promoting the sustainability by leveraging data-driven insight. And the IOB can guide individuals like user, organization, and government toward more environmentally responsible behavior. Naturally, the behavioral data collection is based on something more physical, like the Internet of Things. But to monitor something else, deep in the detail, okay, we will talk about the behavior. Normally, IoT rely on something in the lower level, while the Internet of Behavior is much deeper in the detail. IoT, like a smart appliance, sensor, wearables, monitor consumption patterns like this can be used to monitor and predict the habits of the user. Social media, digital platforms gather the data on their preference, attitude, and engagement. We can analyze everything using just only the Internet of Behavior because our IOB enabled system can deliver the personalized suggestion to encourage the sustainable action like conserving energy, reducing the waste. But the question is that, okay, if you would like to know about the behavior, what is the most powerful equipment or the tool that we can rely on? Yeah, we can use many things. Internet of behavior means we can rely on something to predict the human behavior automatically. And in this case, yeah, I will focus on the AI, analysis with the AI. Machine learning algorithm analyze the patterns and predict the future behavior, providing the actionable insights for behavior modification. Moreover, the AI models segment in the populations based on the behavior, tailoring in their interventions for maximum impact. It means that the IOB influences people in the different way and to adopt the environmentally friendly behavior by providing the real-time feedback. And smart home system can track the usage and suggest a change in the personalization and adjusting the specific idle of a device in the separate way. So we won't waste any resource on the device or the application using under the IOB design. Okay, so what about implementation altogether? Like, when we really need to apply those things all together, we have to focus on the possibility. Okay, the possibility about how we adopt them together. Integrating the AI with the IOB creates sustainable data centers by optimizing the energy usage. It reduces the carbon emissions and promoting resource efficiency. AI can analyze the Internet of Behavior data in the different ways, using the data obtained from sensor and connected device. Usually, we can monitor the server loads and power consumption in real time, predict the cooling requirements to reduce the unnecessary energy use, and such as a behavior change to operators and users for energy savings. So what about the climate change? For the climate change, normally everything must be effectively corrected under the pins of the AI powered sustainability solutions. For example, the IOB sensor can measure the temperature, humidity, energy usage, and carbon emissions within the certain data center portion and track the user behavior impacting the energy consumption such as the peak usage time. And then edge computing node or something like that can be optimized using just the connection or something like that. So never it will never be easily to optimize, but for the data collection, we can specify something much clearer. Okay, so in this case, edge computing node, it processes the data locally to reduce the need of the energy intensive cloud computing. It enables the faster decision making for the resource allocation and cooling optimization, while the AI empowered system can engage the overall system like aggregate and analyze the sensor data to identify inefficiencies and recommend any actionable improvement for the future use. Data collection effect on the climate change. How? Usually, people might not recognize that when we spend a lot of our energy on something like AI processing, there are lots of the heat um, producing for our world. So in that case, yeah, it affects in indirectly way. By the way, if we can really need to focus on the data collection, you may see in these patterns. We start from the user. Actually, the user just need to connect everything through the automatic networking system, IoT data collection. When we collect everything from the devices, applications, platform, we can just move them to a further step in the data center. Why the data center can cover AI and Internet of Behavior all together. And so in this case, we can cover everything that we really need based on the proposed model we decided earlier and then apply any analytics or a result to the marketing to focus on something else in the user predictions for any kind of perspective, specific aspect, and personalization. Everything can be done in this way. And then just talk about the example for the real world, the existing one. Smart resource allocation based on the Facebook as an example. The AI can optimize the resource allocation to minimize the environmental impact while maintaining the performance. Like a case study here, okay, Facebook data center in Sweden. It empower the AI entirely by renewable hydroelectric energy. This one can control the water flow within the system flow automatically without the human who control. They just set the level for the AI. By the way, the level of the water can be rely on the temperature, the certain temperature, and the amount of the water at the same time. So they use the AI to manage the cooling, leveraging the region naturally cold climate. Yeah, because Sweden is so cold. And then they just need to optimize the workload to ensure that at least the minimal energy waste during off peak hours. So in that case, they can save a lot of money. Not only just save the world, but they can save their own pocket for every year. The prediction system here can prevent the bottlenecks and optimize the performance in the same time. But no human work in this area, at least for the AI and machine learning specific section. Yep, all of them work outside and only just a few humans check for the maintenance sometime. So it will be all right for the overall design. Right here, this is our design right here in our university, sustainable energy infrastructure based on the climate change. I designed this one many years ago, and we refer these patterns to a lot of design for the sustainable infrastructure. By the way, not only this one, it has been improved for the AI support the development and the management of the sustainable energy infrastructure. Like you see in this pattern, there are lots of the details. Predicting energy demands based on the weather patterns and the user's trends, managing the energy grid by balancing the renewable source like a solar, wind, with a traditional energy reserve. Yes, it seems like somebody raised a hand, isn't it? Okay, maybe not. Okay, I will continue. Okay, in this case, you see that we predict the energy from a demand based on the weather patterns because the renewable energy rely on the specific power for the wind. And why we use a solar panel for managing the energy grid by balancing the renewable source. In this case, is a solar and wind with a lot of traditional energy reservation in this case. suggesting the infrastructure adaptation to withstand the climate-related event like extreme temperature or storm. Fortunately, we are here in Thailand, so there are not much in the climate change. By the way, we have just faced it with the flooding over this year. So everything, how to say, I cannot say like everything has been affected this way, but yeah, it's still fine somehow. So this design of the data center is still alive, and I'm pretty sure that it exists even next year. And in this case, we can also supply this one to many industries field like farming, yeah, urban farming, and reduce any rely on the fossil fuel generator somehow. Even we use a truck for any transportation after that. But yep, we save most of our energy from the electricity or something like that, especially a fossil fuel. Yeah, in this case, we can avoid a lot of the climate change. And right here, we can call them as a sustainable energy infrastructure. And again, what about the internal design? For the infrastructure and AI design deployment, designing and deploying the AI enable the sustainable infrastructure right here. For the AI models, it can be anything, but mostly we rely on the deep learning as it can contain and support a lot of our big data in the same time. By the way, the problem about the deep learning is that it consumes a lot of the energy at the same time. AI model can predict the analytics to optimize the energy use and maintain the schedules, while the Internet of Behavior can help the developers and anybody who take care of this plant for analyze the dashboard, provide insights into the user behavior and energy trends at the time. While the edge computing can reduce the reliance on the centralized server, minimizing the energy consumption. And finally, renewable energy integration. It incorporates the solar panels like wind turbines and other clean energy resource from outside. So we can connect everything to the smart application to check the connectivity day by day and then building up any monitorings from outside. Everything can be controlled remotely without the user to be there. By the way, the AI can control the temperature in the room by themselves, and it can even learn something new like the humidity during the year. Because we are here in the Southeast Asia, humidity is our problem. So AI may have to face it with this kind of the problem at least once a year. And the modular system has been designed to cover with all kind of climate change, temperature change, and the server components can be reused in the several aspects. For the sample frameworks here, okay, you may see that as a very clear framework for the AI enable sustainability. This one includes the Internet of Behavior as an analytic dashboard. Okay, so the user, developers, or even the programmer can sit over there, visualize the energy consumption, and make a decision whether user behavior match with the carbon footprints as a requirement or not. While the networking components can enable the efficient data transfers and connectivity between the Internet of Things device. Yeah, before we get the data, so we need the data from the networking system. And the edge computing node can process and analyze the data locally, reducing the latency and energy demands. And lastly, renewable energy source. The power data centers and the edge devices using the solar, wind, and some kind like a hydroelectric energy, which is so very rare over here. But we can still use it sometime. But mostly at the dam, not over the city like in the capital city like we are here. So we rely on the solar and wind mostly. Okay, so let's talk about the security and privacy measure. This is AI. Yeah, as we talk, Ensuring the security and privacy is really necessary for any kind of a design in sustainable system. Even if we don't need to talk about the climate change, but behavioral anomaly detection can affect on the overall system. AI identifies and mitigates the unusual behaviors that may indicate the inefficiency or the cybersecurity threats before we face it with some kind of problems. The privacy preserving the technique. So in this case, federated the learning and differential privacy protect the user data while enabling the AI training from the initial state. And again, deployment is the best practice to make sure that we can use the secure communication protocols and encryption for the Internet of Things device and edge node. So in this case, everything can be kept in secure. And what about the eco-friendly infrastructure? As a name, this one is an eco. Green building principles combined with the AI create an eco-friendly infrastructure under the Internet of Behavior perspective. Green building can be designed to use energy efficient materials, passive cooling system, and renewable energy. Again, it's collecting the data to employ the Internet of Behavior for waste sorting and resource recovery. We can deploy the AI to optimize the operation of our HVAC system, lighting, or the resource management, everything all together within just the green building design. So in this case, we won't waste any kind of energy and resource easily. What about the dashboard? The dashboard can be empowered by the AI and Internet of Behavior all together to track the environmental impact. Carbon footprint tracker supposed to be the first thing that we have to focus on. To monitor the emissions from the operations, we have to focus on something simultaneously, like transportation and energy usage. This provides the actionable recommendation for reduction. And why the climate tracker? Okay, it's exactly the same. It analyzes the temperature trends, extreme weather events, and the impact on the infrastructure. Why we can focus on the public facing metrics like the energy consumption or the emphasizing of the transparency and accountability in the impact over the dashboard. The question is dashboard really necessary for the design in AI and climate change prediction or protection, something like that? The answer is yes. We can still work on there something like automatically system resource, but yeah, the manual dashboard still help the user or developers to manage the things and get the things done easily. Just not just only just a prediction or whatever. Okay, so we are here. The final sample framework from our presentation here, a comprehensive framework for the sustainable operations. This design control from inside, internally, and externally. For the AI-empowered edge computing node in the internal design, it enables the real-time data processing for the energy optimization and Internet of Things management, while the renewable energy source can be supplied for the clean energy to the data centers and edge node and connected to the system externally. In this case, the Internet of Behavior analytics can be combined to the user behavior insight with the AI predictions for the proactive sustainability actions. And again, the environmental dashboard can be tracked the key metrics like energy use, emission, and the user impact or something like that. By the way, when we focus on something else like a security and networking components here, secure data can be transferred with encryption and anomaly detection system result to protect the infrastructure from the cyber threats. But everything has to be done over the monitor system in real time for the energy performance monitoring, carbon emissions, and infrastructure health. We just need to integrate the wind, solar, and hydroelectric system with AI for predictive energy management. While we process the Internet of Things sensor over the Internet of Behavior aspect locally to manage the cooling and energy use along with the anomaly detection, like I say. So in this case, expanding on this area like AI and Internet of Behavior offer a lot of possibilities in transformative potential for achieving sustainable climate goal by combining the advanced analytics, real-time monitoring, and renewable energy integration. So the framework details here are just the benchmark, the example for the environmentally responsible operation in various industries, especially in the energy intensive sectors like data centers, as an example here. Okay, I think that's all for everything I would like to present to you today. And in this case, I think we're supposed to have some discussion before we move to the next section. Okay, thank you so much.
Participants, if you have any query, please post in chat box.
Yes, please. I didn't catch that. Could you please repeat it again?
No, sir, I'm just requesting participants to post their question in chat box.
Okay. I will check the chat box. Mhm. Thank you. Okay, any questions? Okay, if you are not comfortable to join us in a voice chat or something like that, you can leave a message in the chat box. Because as far as I know, I have 2 minutes more for the question and answer here. Are there any upper bounds set by the international body on the setup of the data center? How many data center can be set up by any country? It depends on the policy from the government. Fortunately, we live in the Southeast Asia, so temperature and energy consumption is not a problem over here. It's not exactly the same as the European countries, where there has to be limited for the energy consumption per year, and carbon footprints may not be an ideal and a serious problem over here. For the example, in Thailand, okay, in Thailand, the government might not be focusing that much on the specific amounts of the data center, how much we spend each year, and how much the energy we consume every single month. They just need to focus on our how to say investment only just like that. When we cover everything based on the minimum investment and minimum taxation that government needs, so the number of the data centers might not be the problem. Okay, anybody else?
Any questions from participant side? Participants, you can post your questions in chat box. Okay, I guess there is no more questions, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think that's all, and we can move to the another session.
Thank you for
so
the
much
excellent
everybody.
presentation.
Thank you so much.
First and foremost, we extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Vanas, whose insight and expertise have illuminated the intricate world of high performance computing. His ability to demystify the complex concept and present cutting edge solution has left us all with the richer understanding of this rapidly evolving domain. Sir, please accept our virtual token of appreciation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Now, moving further, we will introduce our next guest.
Okay, can I start now?
Just a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Just wait, ma'am.
Screen is visible, right?
Yes, yes.
Miss Poonam. Ms. Poonam Potraje, on behalf of Information Technology Department at AC Patil College of Engineering, Kharghar, welcomes Dr. Supasna Chesing ma'am to the ATAL FDP on next-gen computing, advances in HPC and quantum technologies for the data-driven insights. Dr. Supasna Chesing currently serves as Assistant Dean of School of Management as a lecturer in accounting at Ma Pha Long University in Thailand. She is a distinguished academic and researcher holding a PhD degree in computer engineering obtained through the Royal Golden Jubilee PhD program funded by the Thailand Research Fund. During her PhD program, she conducted research CTIF Global Capsule Department of Business Development and Technology from Denmark. Additionally, she holds a master degree in computer engineering from MFU, and during this program, she was honored with the G-Link Manda Scholarship by the European Commission, enabling her to pursue the study at the University of Bremen in Germany. Her educational background also include a bachelor degree in accounting from MFU, showcasing her diverse academic achievement. Dr. Chasing professional experience encompasses role as a lecturer at the Department of Information Technology, the International College Payap University. As an accomplished researcher, she has made a significant contribution to the field of artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, and information theory. Her dedication to advancing a knowledge is evident through her active participation in international conferences, where she has served as a session chair, publication chair, paper reviewer, and held various technical roles. Underscoring her commitment to the academic community, she has also published numerous research papers in journals with the high impact factor, further solidifying her standing as a respected academic in her field. We welcome you, ma'am. Please accept our virtual token of respect.
Thank you very much for welcoming
Now,
me.
now I request Dr. Supasna Chasing ma'am to start the session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, and let me I share my screen now. All right, now do you see my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
It's visible, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here today with you to deliver a talk on the topic of green technologies and robotic process automation, or RPA, in the context of how to transform business for sustainability. Now, let me introduce myself. Again, my name is Supansa Singh. I'm Assistant Dean from School of Management, and also I'm a lecturer in accounting program from Mephalong University in Thailand. So we are in the northern part of Thailand. Okay, so here are there are four topics that I would like to share with you today. So the first topic is about the green technologies. So what is the green technologies? Exactly. Then I will explain what is it. And then I will explain more about why RPA is clean, how to define it clean in this context. And then I will explain like how RPA transform business for sustainability. And the last one, let's see the advantages of RPA in ESG. All right, so what are green technologies exactly? So green technologies, so you can see from here, green technologies, also known as clean technologies or environmental technologies as well. So these keywords refer to a range of products, technologies, and processes that are designed to provide sustainable solutions. And so this one, you can see that with this green technologies can help us to uh, improve or minimize the negative environmental impact for our society. So it can be eco-friendly in how it's made or supplied. So green tech or technologies can also mean using clean inner like this one, how to use clean energy sources. So for example, solar energies, wind power, and electric cars. So this one we can call like eco-friendly in how it's made or supplied in our world nowadays. So green tech can also mean like this using energy sources, and also like using fuels that are better for environment than traditional ones. So overall here is about finding ways to like protect the planet and also how to use them to reduce harm to nature. And like this one, you will see that uh, ESG. What does this mean? ESG. E stands for environmental, social, and governance. So E stands for environmental, S is social, and G stands for go governance. So this ESG help us to measure the sustainability and social impact of a company or business. So you will see here now as we stand at the intersection of the corporate responsibility and technological innovation nowadays. So there is no doubt that this journey is both like challenging and transformative for this ESG nowadays. So companies will turn to intelligence automation or AI technologies like RPA and process intelligence to improve ESG performance in their company and operations within the organization. So this one can help them become greener and more sustainable. And also now as you see that with the sustainabilities context, so this one has increased to the very top of corporate agenda, like the driving challenge in how business cooperate in areas ranging from net zero target to like start how to use them to reduce waste and implement green procurement practice now. And more okay, let me explain more about this ESG. So ESG, you will see that we are in this era, use sustainable, how to use AI, how to use the era of new innovation to stay with closely with the sustainability. That's why as the corporate responsibilities combined with the technological innovation, then we can help us to stay with the this sustainability or ESG. All right, so now let's see why RPA is green. RPA is green like this. So this keyword, you will see that when it comes to addressing climate change, right? So we often hear about like three hackers. Now, how about like hacking a robot to make your business go green? So this one is very important that we have to think about how to hack a robot to make your business green. So for this one, as the process intelligence, like combining RPA and AI together can help us uh, to increase the performance in the organization within the ESG technology space. And also here we this one, what is the business process, right? As you know that in our in the organization there are a lot of process. So like this one, what is a business process? So the business process here is a series of interrelated activities and tasks carried out in a specific order according to specific rules and its structure. So the business, according to APQC, here divide the business processes into two sections. The first one is operational processes, and the second one is the supporting processes. So for the from the American Productivity Quality Center, like defines business process as the key process for the company, but for the supporting process can help support the implementation of the key process. For example, operational process like develop the company's vision and strategy, developing and managing products and services, marketing and selling products and services like procurement process and so on. This is the key process. And the next one is supporting process like financial resource management, external relation management, knowledge improvement, and so on. So you will see that this is a lot of process that employees or workers have to complete this process. So this one can consume a lot of works and consuming times and also you will see that with this a lot of work to do in the workplace. So can get this in efficiency at workplace, like generate high level cost, and also workplace shortage and ineffectiveness. Also time and resource consuming repetitive tasks, and also like get the low quality of products and services. So that's why we need RPA help our processes with this inefficiency at workplace. Then we can get like the cost saving for the organization or the business. So that one, we have to understand and know how to apply RPA. So what is RPA exactly? RPA, here we have to understand about the origins of RPA first. So like IT industry experts like explain like what is the RPA. So to understand the like mechanics of the business process automation, so it can help us to understand more like this one, like origins of RPA. So you can see here in 1920, so we have this word workflow automation came in this year. So this one, this word refers to the flow of information between the employees and departments that involved in the business processes that I mentioned before. For the business process, there are huge tasks that we have to complete. So after that, the new word here, artificial intelligence or AI. AI is the in this 1950, we have the concept of AI like as the ability of computer systems to carry out human tasks without human supervision. So this also came along with the word machine learning in the same year. So as you know that this machine learning is a subset of AI, right? So this refers as the practical implementation of software and algorithm that we use to help this process in AI. So that one in 19 after that in 1990, so this we call the beginnings of RPA in business and technology. Then we're gonna see that we have the keyword for this RPA we call screen scraper. For the screen scraper is the program that was introduced to facilitate database scanning for data, including about the statistic data like from programs and website and documents in order to extract the user information that we need to process more or after or the process later. So that's what huge step towards RPA. Then we got the word here RPA at the end. So this the origins of RPA. Next one we're gonna go to the what is RPA exactly according to the Deloitte. This is the big four that introduced the UI part to their works. So here you will see that RPA is the computer code software. Is about the programs that replace humans performing repetitive rules-based tasks. Is about the cross functions. Is a cross-functional and cross-application macros. So this is we call RPA. So one, and we have another one here. What is the RPA isn't walking, talking Autobot. So RPA is the robot. Is name of the robotic process automation, right? But it's not the robot. This RPA cannot work. Cannot work, cannot talking with us, and is cannot like assisting machine process paper, and isn't an AI or voice recognition and repair software. This is the sometimes we misunderstanding about the RPA. We think like the robot that we can touch. No, it's just the computer code software that can help us to to perform with the repetitive tasks or the tasks that have the rule-based conditions. So what it can do? So RPA can help us to open email and attachments, can help us to move files and folders, can help us to copy and paste, filling in form or reading and writing to database, or even can help us to collecting social media statistics and also following if then decision rules. So this is the benefits of RPA according to Deloitte. And we have another one here. If you understand about RPA, if we know what does this mean RPA already, now let's see next RPA with the AI. So we combine AI and RPA, then we can call as the IA. So IA stands for intelligence automation, or this one is the cognitive technology linking artificial intelligence and robotic process automation together, because AI can help us to get like insight-driven analytics, decision making, and personal management, and also can help us to automate process. RPA can support AI to automate processes and reduce human participation in the business. And so next one, we can go to here, according to the global research conducted by Nielsen here, is this research result can tell us that 81% of respondents reported that it was either extremely important or very important that companies they do business with implement program focus on improving the environment. So this can help us to identify that using RPA combined with the AI, then we can reduce the repetitive tasks in the business process, and then we can move that workers or employees to do another task with the value task, or you will see here as the how to use RPA excellent screening initiative. So for this RPA excellent screening initiative, so in the past, technology creates greener. Technology can help us to create a greener world by allowing customers to more closely relate to their household energy, like example. So this household energy consumption. So this example can see that RPA can help us to generate in encouraging users to reduce their usage and consuming the energy, like because the smart meters report accurate views of when and where energy is being consumed during that time that they use the energy. So this can help energy providers can like reference during the buying process to this. And another one example for this, like can explain more about the store of data is gold mine, right? We consider about how to make energy sector more efficient. So this like the sheer volume of the structured and unstructured information we reported by the smart device and makes processing data quickly and efficiently difficult to do without tech support. Why? So when software robots are introduced or RPA introduced, so this can read and extract the data at that time with like 24/7. So relieving and structuring the information as it is, and also this one can allow for greater efficiency, like within for if they want to forecast for the next design, and they can use this smart device to see like the demand and supply management, energy trading, and allowing for greener solutions to help our world. So this innovation is already supporting a variety of green focused initiatives around the world. So this is example that we can see. So how about this example? How to use RPA reduce the carbon footprint? So the process mining, like this one, process mining and combined with the RPA. What does this mean, process mining? So the process mining is the collection of the data different techniques for examining businesses by extracting event data from innovative systems. Example like ERP, right? ERP is the enterprise process planning, or like the customer relationship management. So this one, carbon footprint, can help us to reduce the carbon footprint, like business users can use this technology to find the bottleneck, and also can like edit can see the inefficiency in the process, the business process, and also like the opportunities to like improve performance and maximize positive business outcome. So this is the you will see here this step of the automation journey is process mining. So it complies software extracting Existing data, like we gonna extract the existing data about what happens in the process and when, and translating this into virtual workflows, as you can see here at the virtualization that I provide you here, like brings data to your process, like the bottleneck, right? And after that, we're gonna transform the data to the logs. After that, we're gonna get the visualize the end-to-end process to help the decision maker to like to do the next step. So this one, like example, RPA software robots into the workforce can like further help to reduce the carbon footprint. For example, UiPath is one of the RPA program that has integrated software robots into its IT department, like by creating a center of excellence for IT operation, including the introduction of the self-service IT robot. And we see here also have like the can help like departments optimize its infrastructure and also help reducing its yearly compute energy footprint by 60%. So as the leading tech provider, like they are facing a huge dynamic workload during the busy tax seasons at that time. So RPA can help to increase the process for these tax processes, like intelligence and automatically spinning up and spinning down machines as required. Energy wastage has been reduced. So this another business like following by a similar part of optimization. This one can help organization has use help organization to the business process to be like automation to create a auto scaling solution with by using this RPA and AI together. And the next one is the example of slicing paper uses. So for the slicing paper uses, this one is about the how to use like the average office worker use 10,000 sheets of papers a year, wasting 6,800 of them. So this is what happened nowadays, right? So how about think about new sources? New sources like you require over 8 trees and almost 2,000 of energy. So it's because of using these papers, right? A lot. So we in the business process, you will see that there are a lot of documents that we use papers to perform their tasks. So this can generate a global warming. So how to save this papers from trees and from earth? So we can think like using automating the handling of 400 invoice a year. So this one RPA can help us, right? RPA can help us to process the invoice, like with using the like OCR to extract the text from the PSD file, and then we get the data, and then we record that information data into the program by using API. So also this one can tell directly that using paper, ink, and energy to print, sign, and scan an invoice. So this one using RPA can save the company 320 trees and 800 a year and 1,800 of them a year. So this is example how to accelerate the this using paper uses, and how RPA transform business for sustainability. Like this example, RPA use case for retail or automatic pricing and inventory adjustment. If in this case study, like use RPA to obtain data from customer campaigns and like also collect the data from opinions and or maybe like can help us to get the data from social media regarding our company, and then so this data can be used multiple departments, like we collect the data at the same time, then we can spread the data to any department that would like to use data. So this part we can collect the data by using RPA and also AI together. So like for example, we can use them for the supply chain management, store planning, inventory management. We can use them for generating the report and so on. So this is example. And the next one, let's see example how to apply RPA for this talk about the order details processing task. From the previous, not the previous, for the manual process. So we can start from about the this one, human. First, humans. So in here, humans we can specify as the worker or employee in the company logs into system to check for new orders. For this is manual, do it manually. And once that employee confirms a request, then they will validate the process, the purchase order after that. So next step, the employee will apply specific pricing and discounts to order based on client-specific contract condition. And after that, you will see that that company will apply an additional 1% discount if outlined in the protocol. At the end, the process for this task is going to be shipping and invoicing with some errors for the purchase order. So this is the manual process. How about if we compare to like this is to employing the RPA business process for this task. So after we apply RPA, so the employee only need to perform the role of verifying the order task to complete by the RPA software. So this one, let's see the process by applying RPA. Like software pulls data from customer system, then the software will check the new purchase orders first. Once a purchase order is downloaded, it's immediately pushed in to the legacy system by using API. And then next step, you will see just only one step that we need employee to do for this task is human manually validate the order for accuracy based on customer contract terms. Then you will see that after human confirm this order, then the next step gonna be software updates the purchase order into DBMS or database management system. After that, next step, the discounts are automatically applied based on customer agreements. So you will see that if we compare between manual process and employing RPA process, to do this order details processing task, just only one task that we need employee to complete this step. So you will see how to employ, how to using RPA to reduce the cost saving, to reduce the task for the business process. And here next, here is the example of like RPA in the logistic industry. So RPA or robotic process automation in logistic and supply chain management. So this one can help us to improve company efficiency. So time consuming process like optimized with the RPA software can and also like can help let's see this the report of the World Economic Forum. So according to the World Economic Forum, it said that digitalization in logistics could unlock 1.5 trillion of value for logistics. Excuse me.
Ma'am, you can continue.
Okay, thank you. So, according to the report from the World Economic Forum, so digitalization in logistics, right? So this you can see that we can help RPA unlock 1.5 trillion of value for logistics players by June. This is the expectation that can be happen or in the next year. So for many companies, if the companies implement this RPA in the first step of digitalization, transform the business to ESG. So you with the back office operations, like perform business tasks manually, right? So for example, updating customer details with the current status, scheduling the delivery of the products, or maybe like tracking the product shipping and logistic companies. With these tasks, logistic company can benefit from this transformation. So now let's see next example from RPA potential for the oil, gas, and energy industry. So in this one, like for many years, oil and energy companies have been focusing on applying automation technology to operations in their business. Like this RPA can help this company to perform repetitive tasks in multiple areas, not only general data analytics and human resource, but can help to report their operations, their performance, and can help them to safety checklists and so on. So RPA can be applied across a wide number, a various number of the process within the industry. So this one example, how to use RPA for this next one is automation. Automation impact on the utility companies. So the utility companies nowadays they deal with the thousands of installation, repairs, and maintenance jobs across water, gas, electricity, and also. This one can benefit companies to, RPA can help these utility companies to get more effective customer records management, can help them to get faster complaints resolution, or maybe billing at lowest cost, and so on. This RPA can help them. According to the automation in utility provided by GGS, is revealed that 40% of executives in utility companies reported as increase in operations qualities as benefits from automation initiatives in the company. So let's see this report. For example, this report 37% can help to improve workforce abilities. 33% can help to increase in staff productivities, and 32% can help them to get the faster turnaround time for service requests. 32% can help them to improve data consistency, and so on. So this is the research or the report from GGS that said that RPA can help them for this impact. So now for the last topic is about the benefits for RPA in ESG. So as you can see that ESG and RPA, they are very important. There are two words that we have to think about. RPA can help us to increase efficiency. Like RPA automates repetitive, time-consuming tasks, freeing employees to focus on higher level tasks and consequently reducing the carbon footprint of a process. So this means that if we still use the manual process, then we can consume a lot of time, and also we can increase the high cost, and also maybe like generate the not good for this carbon footprint. And next one is the cost saving. Yes, RPA can help us to increase efficiency, enables cost reductions. So this might be in the time to service client, a reduction in customer related inquiries, or reduce them intervention in the process. And also can help us to access to more data points. Yes, RPA and integrating with the AI can help us to access almost any system with a UI by using API to plug in, and then we can get the data from that software. So this one can help us to be like offer the greater access to many more data points that we want to get. So next one, the benefits from RPA is more accurate data. RPA also perform these tasks with high accuracy, can help us to reduce errors and improving data quality. As you know that RPA is the program, right, that we have to set the rule base. We have to set the condition for them, and then after we set the condition, set the the process step by step, then the software will perform according to the condition or rule base that we provide to them. So then we can get like more accurate data. We can get like the high accuracy or reliability of the process that we would like to get. So the last one, actually not last, actually there are more the benefits from using RPA. So here is just the example benefits that I would like to share with you. And here the last one that from me here is more timely and scalable. So RPA works 24/7. So they work all day or night, not like as human, right? Because humans, we need we have to work just only like daytime, but for the RPA work whole day or night. So here RPA can help us to collect more timely data, like learning and depending on requirements. So it can be a scale up or that to allow business to adapt to changing market condition. So I think that's all from about applying RPA to transform the business process. Then I'm welcome for any questions.
Friends, if you have any query, feel free to ask.
Thank you very much. All right. Actually, if you have any question regarding RPA or any areas that I can answer you, so please, I'm very happy if you like send me email or WhatsApp. So I'm very welcome, and then I can provide you with the more information you want. Thank you for today.
Okay, I guess there is no more questions, ma'am. Okay. First and foremost, we extend screen is visible.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
First and foremost, we extend our deepest gratitude to Dr. Supasna Chasing Ma'am for gracing us with her presence and sharing her valuable insights. Ma'am, please accept our virtual token of appreciation. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
We would also
Thank-
like to acknowledge and express our thanks to all the attendees. Thank you all. Participants, please be there in the meet for the next session. We will continue the session with the same meeting link. Now, I would like to hand over the session